Which country won the 2026 FIFA World Cup, defeating Argentina 1-0 in the final? The answer is Spain. India won the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026 by defeating New Zealand by 96 runs. At which venue was the final played? The answer is Narendra Modi Stadium, Ahmedabad. India clinched its record sixth ICC Under 19 Men's Cricket World Cup title in 2026 by defeating which team? The answer is England. The 2026 Winter Olympics, topped by Norway, were hosted by which country? The answer is Italy. FIFA announced a record prize pool of how much for the 2026 World Cup? The answer is USD 871 million. Which footballer became the first to score in six different FIFA World Cups? The answer is Lionel Messi. India won the FIH Hockey Women's National Cup 2025-26 by defeating the host nation. Which country hosted it? The answer is New Zealand. The 2030 Commonwealth Games will be hosted by which Indian city? The answer is Ahmedabad. The revised ICC Men's ODI World Cup, effective from 2027, will introduce which new stage? The answer is Super 7. India will host the World Indoor Athletics Championships at the Kalinga Stadium, Bhubaneswar, in which year? The answer is 2028. The 23rd Commonwealth Games were held in which city? The answer is Glasgow. Who declared the 2026 Commonwealth Games open at the Ovo Hydro, Glasgow? The answer is King Charles III. The scaled down Glasgow 2026 Commonwealth Games featured how many sports? The answer is 10. Which country topped the overall medal tally at the Glasgow 2026 Commonwealth Games? The answer is Australia. India finished the Glasgow 2026 Commonwealth Games with how many medals? The answer is 39. Which sport led India's Glasgow 2026 campaign with a record 10 medals, including 7 golds? The answer is boxing. Which Indian weightlifter completed a hat trick of Commonwealth Games gold medals at Glasgow 2026? The answer is Mirabai Chanu, who became India's first ever Commonwealth Games champion in judo at Glasgow 2026. The answer is Asmita Dev, who became India's first ever Commonwealth Games decathlon medalist at Glasgow 2026. The answer is Tejaswini Shankar, who led the Indian contingent as flag bearers at the Glasgow 2026 opening ceremony. The answer is Mirabai Chanu and Lovlina Borgihan. Which team won the IPL 2026 title by defeating Gujarat Titans in the final? The answer is Royal Challengers Bangalore. Which team won the Women's Premier League 2026 title, their second, by defeating Delhi Capitals? The answer is Royal Challengers Bangalore. Who captained the Indian women's team to its historic first ever test win over England at Lord's? The answer is Harmanpreet Kaur. Which former Indian men's captain was inducted into the ICC Hall of Fame at the 2026 annual conference in Edinburgh? The answer is Saurav Ganguly. Indian captain Harmanpreet Kaur became the most capped player in women's international cricket by surpassing which New Zealand great? The answer is Suzie Bates. Which legendary Indian cricketer was appointed the UN Global Champion for the road safety? The answer is Sachin Tendulkar. Former captain Kane Williamson retired from international cricket after 16 years with which country? The answer is New Zealand. Which Indian domestic team won its maiden Vijay Hazare Trophy title in 2025-2026, beating Saurashtra in the final? The answer is Vidarbha. Who became the first cricketer to score 9,000 runs in the IPL? The answer is Virat Kohli. Which former Indian women's captain was inducted into the ICC Hall of Fame at Edinburgh in 2026? The answer is Anjum Chopra. Who won the men's and women's singles title at Wimbledon 2026? The answer is Jannik Sinner and Linda Noskova. Who won the men's singles title at the French Open 2026, his first Grand Slam? The answer is Alexander Zverev. Who won the Australian Open 2026 men's singles title? The answer is Jannik Sinner. Which legendary driver secured his first ever win for Ferrari at the 2026 Spanish Grand Prix, his 106th career F1 victory? The answer is Lewis Hamilton. Who became the youngest ever winner of the Monaco Grand Prix in 2026? The answer is Kimi Antonelli. Which Italian Mercedes driver won the Canadian Grand Prix 2026? The answer is Kimi Antonelli. Which footballer won the Princess of Austria's award for sports 2026, the first individual footballer to receive it? The answer is Lionel Messi. Who became the first Indian to win the open section title at Norway Chess 2026? The answer is R. Pregnanandan. Who was appointed interim president of FIDE International Chess Federation in 2026? The answer is Vishwanathan Anand. Who became the first Indian woman to win the FIDE Women's Candidates Tournament 2026? The answer is R. Vaishali. Who won the first ever FIDE Freestyle Chess World Championship 2026 held in Weizenhaus, Germany? The answer is Magnus Carlsen. The 2025 World Rapid and Village Chess Championship were held in which country? The answer is Qatar. Which country topped the medal tally at the ISSF Junior World Championship 2026 with 25 medals? The answer is India. Which country topped the medal tally with 94 medals at the 17th Asian Rifle Pistol Championship 2026 in New Delhi? The answer is India. Which country topped the medal table at the World Para Athletics Grand Prix 2026 held in New Delhi? The answer is India. India will host the second leg of the Asia Cup Archery 2027 after a gap of how many years? The answer is 22. The IPC lifted its ban to allow athletes from which two countries to compete under their flags at the Milano Cortina 2026 Winter Para Olympics. The answer is Russia and Belarus. The IOC announced a new policy using SRI gene screening to protect which category in Olympic sport? The answer is females category. Which Kenyan won the men's London Marathon 2026, becoming the first to run a sub 2 hour marathon in a competitive race? The answer is Sebastian Camaro Save. Who named the best male athlete of the year at the inaugural Indian Athletics Awards 2025? The answer is Neeraj Chopra. The 2026 Asian Boxing Championships, where India finished second with 16 medals, were held in which country? The answer is Mongolia. PM Narendra Modi inaugurated the first ever World Yogasana Championship 2026 in which city? The answer is Ahmedabad. At the Khelo India Winter Games 2026, which team won the overall team championship? The answer is Indian Army. Which Indian state emerged as the overall champion at the Khelo India Beach Games 2026? The answer is Karnataka. At the Khelo India Tribal Games 2026, which state topped the medal tally with 38 medals? The answer is Karnataka. Which badminton player, the 2016 Rio Olympic champion and the first non Asian woman to win Olympic singles gold, announced her retirement? The answer is Carolina Marin. The 2026 BWF World Championships were hosted at the Indira Gandhi Indoor Stadium in which city? The answer is New Delhi. East Bengal won which sports Indian Super League title for the first time, ending a 22-year wait for a top tier league crown? The answer is football. Which Indian Olympic medalist was appointed a member of the Asian Boxing Federation in 2026? The answer is Vijender Singh. At the Hockey India Annual Awards 2025, who was named Women's Player of the Year? The answer is Navneet Kaur.